Hi, this is Ryan Atkins with Sims Investment Management. We're here for another edition of Teaching Tuesdays. Today's topic is showing you how you can obtain investment returns just like the billionaires. Let's dive in. In 1979, the Buss family bought the Los Angeles Lakers for $67.5 million. 46 years later, in the summer of 2025, this team was sold for $10 billion. So if we look at these numbers, an asset that was valued at $67.5 million grew to be worth $10 billion over 46 years. The return on this investment is pretty staggering. At the time of the sale, I remember hearing comments like, hey, oh, wow, it must be nice to be a billionaire and have access to opportunities like that. And yeah, that may be fair. And you look at these numbers, it seems crazy that someone can grow their money like that, and it almost seems unattainable. But if we really look into these, the reality is that you and I are more than capable of achieving the same return on our dollars. There may not be as many zeros, but we can still get the same investment returns. Let's take a look at the numbers. So the purchase price in May of 1979 for the Los Angeles Lakers was $67.5 million. The sale price in June of 2025 was $10 billion. An annualized return of about 11.5%. A great return. Great return over 46 years. You're really going to be able to compound your money very quickly if you're able to hold it for that long and get an 11.5% return. However, if we look at the U.S. stock market, and we'll measure it by the S&P 500, if you invested that same $67.5 million in the U.S. stock market in 1979, and then looked at your balance as of June of 2025, you would actually have $12.4 billion. This is actually a return of 12%. Now, again, the returns are pretty similar and both are amazing and really allow you to grow your money pretty incredibly. But I think this just shows that parking your hard-earned money in a collection of great American companies and just waiting a few decades can lead to extraordinary results on par with owning professional sports franchises. Now, I recognize this is a pretty basic way to look at this. We don't know the specifics of, the Buss family, how much money they distributed to to themselves. They sold off entities like an old stadium or the Los Angeles Kings hockey team. But I do believe this speaks to the still surprisingly underrated, amazing investment vehicle that every single American has access to, regardless of your status, regardless of your net worth. The U.S. stock market may be a great wealth creator, but there is one drawback to only owning public companies. You would have missed out on 10 Lakers championship rings and getting to hang out with Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James over the years. I hope you enjoyed this fun way of looking at how powerful investing in the U.S. stock market is. Owning great companies, it's pretty incredible what you were able to accomplish over time. So if you're wanting to learn more about how the ownership of these great companies fits into your retirement plan, please reach out, and we'd love to see how we can help. But that's it for this time on Teaching Tuesdays, and we'll see you next time.